It's good, y'all. It's your girl, Galaxy Queen Star. So tonight, I would like to give my predictions on the Summer Madness 7. It's about 7 matchups. Okay, so we're gonna get started. All right. So the first matchup is Hitman Holla versus Tay Rock. So I understand that this Summer Madness 7 is going to be a small room. Beasley said so on on his channel. It's going to be a small room battle. A lot of people are a little disappointed because usually Summer Madness 7 is like the Super Bowl of battle rap. A lot of people look forward to Summer Madness 7 every single year. Summer Madness, when Summer Madness comes up. So usually Summer Madness is on a huge stage, a lot of people, and it's just very exciting. So this is going to be different now that this year Summer Madness is in a small room. So I'm a little confused. I'm not sure if it's like small room as far as Smack Volume small room, or is it a small room like when Arsenal battled Hitman Holla? So therefore it's still like a small little crowd, and so I'm hoping for that environment. I'm hoping if it's a small room that they will at least have some people in the audience so we could get, a crowd and crowd reaction. Okay, especially for Summer Madness. So let's get started. Summer Madness will be held August 11th. I'm sure you guys know. So Tay Rock is battling Hitman Holla. It's been for years Tay Rock wanted Hitman Holla. He finally has Hitman Holla. So the last person that Hitman Holla battled was K-Shine, and that was actually last year for the last Summer Madness 6. Okay, so a lot of people didn't think Hitman Holla could match up with K-Shine's aggressiveness and bars, but he showed and proved. He proved a lot of people wrong, even myself. I was very impressed by Hitman Holla and his, aggressiveness, his bars, his stage. He always had great stage presence. But the things that he did in that battle, I really wish T-Rex had done to K-Shine. T-Rex was supposed to do what Hitman Holla did to K-Shine on that stage. So it will be nice to see Hitman Holla back. I hope he keeps that same energy against his opponent, Tay Rock. So Tay Rock just recently battled, who he battled? Goods on the last card that they had. Yeah, so many cards that's taken place, but yes, Tay Rock just battled Goods. Before Goods, he battled Holla the Don. So in my opinion, Tay Rock took both battles. He won the battle against Goods and the battle against Holla the Don. Both people were great. Don't get me wrong. Goods was the best Goods I ever saw, but that doesn't mean he beat Tay Rock. Same with Holla the Don. Holla the Don was great. He even got booed, on stage, but he did not beat Tay Rock. So who do I believe will win? This is really a hard call for me, y'all. Okay, because both Hitman Holla and Tay Rock are such great battle rappers. Hitman Holla, what I love about Hitman Holla is that he has great stage presence. A lot of times he put his little brother, he incorporates him in the battle. And almost all the time he wins whenever his brother comes into the battle. The crowd go crazy. And, Hitman Holla is the type to get in your face. Same with Tay Rock. Tay Rock, he has great stage performance. To me, he has better bars than Hitman Holla, but Hitman Holla has more stage presence than Tay Rock. So this will be interesting to see who's going to win. I really can't choose this one, y'all. I'm just going to have to say 2-1 either way. This is really a hard call for me. So we're going to go to the next matchup. Next matchup is Iron Solomon versus JC. So remember, Iron Solomon originally had Sue Surf to battle, but Sue Surf backed out the battle, and then right after that, unfortunately, he was, he was a victim of gun violence, but luckily and thankfully, he survived, and he's actually in stable. Actually, he's out the hospital and he's doing great. He's already home. He's already on Twitter and Instagram again. So thank God that Sue Surf lived to see another day. Okay, so going back to the matchup, Iron Solomon versus JC. Now, the last person that Iron Solomon battled was, I believe, Chilla Jones, and he also battled Rum Nitty. Okay, so to me, both battles were classic battles with Iron Solomon. He's really doing his thing. He's always been a great battle rapper. It's really hard, to call with Chilla Jones and Rum Nitty. I just say debatables in both of those battles. And he's battling JC. Now, JC recently had a battle with KD. Okay, he had another battle. I forgot what the guy's name was, but he also recently battled on the last card. He battled DNA, and he also battled from Nitty. That was Gnome, I believe. Yeah, Gnome or Gnome. That going back to Tay Rock. Tay Rock battled Goods on Gnome. JC battled DNA on Gnome 8. So who do I think is going to win this one? Now, both battle rappers, Iron Solomon and JC, they are both lyrical. Both have great bars. Okay, so let me see. It's really a hard call. This one is a hard call for me too, but I think I'm going to give a winner in this one. I believe that I'm going to give it to Tag. This one is so hard because JC, he won the battle with DNA. He also won the battle with KD, but he lost to Rum Nitty. Okay, so JC is trying to come back in the game. He's trying to step up his game, and he's doing better in his recent battles, and Iron Solomon, he's always done great, you know what I mean? So I'm just going to have to go with the one who's been consistent all the time, and that's Iron Solomon. I'm sorry, JC, I could be wrong, but for now, I'm going to give it to Iron Solomon. I think he's going to take it. I like Iron Solomon. Like I said, he's very lyrical. I love the battle with him and Rum Nitty. He has very creative bars. I like that. He's also gives aggression, and he has stage presence. JC, he has stage presence sometimes. Sometimes he has a hard time controlling the crowd. But he has great bars. Nobody could take that away from JC. But I'm going to give it to Solomon. I think he's going to take it at least 2-1. Next matchup, we're going to do T-Rex versus Reed Dollaz. So the face-off was really interesting. I actually love the face-off with T-Rex and Reed Dollaz. They both was turned up, okay? I believe they was talking about that they had a battle back in the days, before battle rap was really known and relevant like that, before the YouTube era, okay, but nobody have the footage on that. So finally they coming back together. They have a long-standing history. These guys don't like each other. These guys, on the face-off was very heated face-off, okay. So T-Rex, last battle T-Rex had was with K-Shine. And I was very disappointed in T-Rex because he talked a lot of smack before battling K-Shine. At the time that he was supposed to battle K-Shine, K-Shine had left Dot Mob and went to, went with DNA. Okay, he went with DNA in his crew. So he left Dot Mob. T-Rex felt some type of way. And, in a lot of the interviews, T-Rex was saying how he was going to kill K-Shine. He was going to kill him. He was going to expose him for the person that he is and all this stuff. So that battle was very much anticipated. A lot of people was looking forward to a battle. A lot of people want to hear some personals. And T-Rex did not give us a good battle. K-Shine was pretty good, but T-Rex did not come with it in that battle. He spit a lot of mixtape bars, and it was very boring on his part. Now, Reed Dollaz, I remember seeing a battle with Reed Dollaz versus Chess, and I thought that was a great battle. It could be even debatable, but I'm going to give that battle to Reed Dollaz because Chess did choke. I believe it was the third round that Chess choked, of course, not surprisingly. So I would definitely give that battle to Reed Dollaz. But with T-Rex versus Reed Dollaz, who do I believe is going to win? I think T-Rex is going to definitely take it, even though he has disappointed me with the last battle he had with K-Shine. But because he has this history and it seemed like he really do not like Reed Dollaz, I'm going to give it to T-Rex. He definitely won that face-off, So next matchup, I'm gonna give it to T-Rex. I believe at least two to one with T-Rex over $3. Next matchup will be Geechee Gotti versus Shotgun Suge. This battle is gonna be interesting because they both claim to be Crips. You know, they both hood guys, hood niggas. You know, they both from the street. Shotgun Suge is tall and big. Geechee Gotti, he's average height, but he's also nice and stocky. Okay, the last battle Geechee Gotti had was with Tech N9ne, also with JC. Okay, which was a great battle. I bought that pay-per-view. He won the battle with Tech N9ne 3-0 body bag, and he definitely won the battle with JC at least 2-1, and it's a debatable with Av. Shotgun Suge's last battle, which was at Gnome 8, was with New Jersey Twerk. Give me 1 second, y'all. As a matter of fact, I could use this time to get my drink. I totally forgot my juice. Hold on. Okay, so like I was saying, with Shotgun Suge, his last battle was with Twerk. That was a great battle. They both came with it, but Twerk did take that battle with Suge at Gnome 8. He also had a battle with Blue Easy, and Shotgun Suge won that battle with Blue Easy. Now, with Geechee Gotti, I love his style. I love the fact that he's hood with it. He gives like the best hood bars that any other battle rapper can give. You can tell that he lived what he's talking about. He lives that street life. He gives great details in his bars, you know, so you could really tell that Geechee Gotti is, you know, really talks about he really raps about what he really goes through, what he really experienced in life. Okay, he got out of jail not too long ago. Okay, so I just love that street talk, and he also have great bars. Same thing with Suge. You know, Suge to me is not as bar heavy as Geechee Gotti. Suge to me has more of a stage performance, has more performance. You know, when he do the pocket tap and you know, the dunk. You know, so that's his performance. Geechee Gotti's all the way bars. Okay, so I really believe that Geechee Gotti is gonna take this battle. You know, I actually listened to the Angry Fan Radio, the interview that Geechee Gotti was on, and he understands that Suge has more performance than him, so he knows that he has to step up his performance game. He's not worried about his bars, but he knows that the performance game, he has to step it up. But it would be interesting to see if Suge would even attempt to pocket check Gotti. Like, I know Gotti is not going to go for that if Suge tries to pocket tap Gotti. You know, because Gotti is street, he's hood, and he don't play when it comes to somebody touching him. So I wonder, because Suge has not tapped every battler's pocket. Like, everybody he battled, he didn't do it with the battle with Hitman Holla. He didn't pocket tap Hitman Holla. So let's see if Suge is going to pocket tap Geechee Gotti. So I definitely paid for the pay-per-view. I can't wait to see that battle. Alright, so moving right along. Okay, so now the fifth matchup would be Ill Will versus Old Red. Now, Ill Will's last battle was with Math Hoffa. No, actually his last one was with T-Top, which he definitely won 3-0. And 3-0 body bag, if you ask me. And with Math, I gave it to Ill Will, but, you know, people edge it to Math. So I would say the consensus say that he lost to Math. Now with Old Red battled DNA. He lost to DNA. He battled Cortez. I gotta see that battle again. I saw it once and it was like debatable. I'm not sure who took that win. I just say debatable for now. I gotta watch it again. And he battled Grizz, which is also a debatable. So let's see, who do I believe is gonna win? This is gonna be a great battle because they both got bars. They both so aggressive. You know, they both have great stage performance. I like Ill Will because Ill Will is funny. He's funny with it, and I love his, aggressiveness. Old Red just bar, bar, bar. You know, he's just straight bar heavy. You know, and he's very lyrical. You know, he's more lyrical to me than Ill Will. So this is going to be a hard call, but I'll say 2-1 either way. I'm not sure about this one. I'm just going to say 2-1 either way. All right, so the next matchup. Give me 1 second. Ooh, it's still muggy out here, boy. Hope my hair don't come flat. Okay, so the next matchup would be Ill Will. All right, I already said that. My bad. Math Hoffa versus Av. Now, Math Hoffa been on a winning streak. He's been doing his thing. Okay, he battled Ill Will. He battled Snake Eyes, and he definitely won a battle with Snake Eyes. He won a battle with Ill Will. You know, so he's definitely coming back in the game. You know, coming strong. So with Av recently battled Clips, which was an okay battle. That was at Gnome 8. I really, wasn't feeling that battle too much. Actually, was it on Gnome 8? No, I don't think it was Gnome 8. It was the card before Gnome. But Av, he battled Clips. Av won to Clips, and then Av also battled Ichigati, a while ago. So Av, one thing about Av, he's a great puncher. Punch, punch, punch. You know, great bars, great puncher. Not really a great. He has some stage performance. He has crowd control. Math Hoffa definitely have crowd control. You know, definitely stage performance. He's not as bar heavy as Av, and he doesn't punch as hard as Av. You know, not literally, physically, but you know what I mean, battle rap wise. I don't think he's of a good puncher as Av, but Math Hoffa is very intimidating on stage. You know, he's very intimidating. He likes to project his voice, and he talks kind of, drawn out so that you can understand what he's saying. Okay, he's a lot slower when he, recite his bars, and Av is very fast with it when he recite his bars. So this is going to be a different. This is different because they styles definitely clash. So who do I believe is going to take this battle? I'm just going to keep it real. I really believe that Av is going to take this battle. Even though Math Hoffa been on a winning streak, I think Av is going to take it 2-1. I really do. Av is going to take this battle. One thing about Math Hoffa, like I said, he intimidates a lot, his battlers. He intimidates them. So I want to see if Av is going to be intimidated by Math Hoffa, But I do believe Av is going to punch more, punch harder and have more bars than Math Hoffa. Okay, Math Hoffa may have more angles. But I think Av is going to take it 2-1. Even though Mav have been on a great winning streak, I think Av is going to take it. Av been winning too, So the last matchup is DNA versus Twerk. Oh, I forgot to get my drink. How did I forget? Sorry about that train, y'all. I know that train is a pain in the ass. But yeah, so the last matchup is DNA versus Twerk. So, DNA last battled JC, and that was on Gnome 8. He also battled Old Red not too long ago. He lost to JC, surprisingly, because he was on a long winning streak. But he lost to JC. Okay, he won against Old Red though. Now with Twerk, his last battle, which was on Gnome 8, was against Suge. Twerk won against Suge. Twerk won against Aver, which was I'm sorry, he didn't win. That's an actual debatable battle. Some people have him winning, some people have him losing. But he definitely won against JC. in one of those smack volume cars. So one thing I like about Twork and his style, you know, he's very, very aggressive. He's very animated. He's all over the stage, very mobile on stage, you know, and he's still bar heavy. It's like he has a little bit of everything, you know. He could be a little funny at times, you know. He's very aggressive, you know, and I like a battle rapper that has all of the opponents, you know, funny, aggressive, you know, stage presence, bar heavy, you know. So that's one thing I love about Twork, and he's young and he's becoming like the face of URL. And I'm sure Tay Rock has mentioned a lot of times that he would like to take Twork in the future. Now with DNA always was shouting out Twork, always calling him out in battles, you know. So he finally got Twork in the Summer Madness. Okay, DNA, everyone knows he battles a lot. You know, DNA have bars, okay? He always give 3 silent rounds. You never have to worry about DNA choking, okay? And he's also bar heavy, you know? So, and he does some great angles as well. So, who do I think is going to win? Woo! This is going to be tough. I kind of think that Twork might be a little intimidated by DNA, even though the face-off was kind of fire, though. I really enjoyed the face-off, even though DNA was spitting a lot, you know. But DNA, he had a great rebuttals in that face-off. You know, he definitely won that face-off. And because DNA really wanted Twork for so long, I feel like DNA been writing for Twork. And I'm going to admit, I think DNA is going to take this battle. I know y'all think I'm crazy, but I think DNA is going to take this win. All right, so I'm going to give it to DNA 2-1. All right, so that's my predictions. I'm going to definitely do a prediction blog for the RBE card, probably tomorrow. And one of my subscribers asked me to recap a battle. I might just recap the battle with JC and KD. Alright, so I'll see you guys another time. Y'all have a good night, and remember, there's no night without stars. Later.